recording because I set all of this up before I left home so that it just runs.
Hello, darling.
So, hey everybody, we've got about a minute till we kick off. Those of you that haven't met Beck before, this is my beautiful friend Beck, who running around trying to catch up with a few people while I'm here. And so Beck was, I'm just trying to work out how long have we known each other for. Well, Beck was a beautiful massage therapist for my first baby. In fact, she was massaging me before that. So it's 13, maybe 14 years. Yeah. Oh my God! Okay, so here we are at 6 o'clock. I'm going to kick off. Thank you so much, everybody, for jumping on board. We may have a few more people that come. Stella, Stella's rocketed out at her workplace there, which is awesome, and utilising this as a chance to be able to share with some people there. So thank you everybody for coming and checking us out. And so my name's Lisa Johnston, those of you that don't know me, and I have been using the Isagenix system now for 4.5 years, coming up 5 years this October, which I just can't believe how fast that has gone. Like, it just goes like, can you believe we're already into the second half of 2018 already, which is just crazy. And so, look, we're going to be really short and sharp, and I'm going to say this straight up just in case, but, you know, I'm really hoping that I have enough power that the old MacBook Air and Apple fulfill on what they say, that I get 7 hours, so I should have at least another 3. Let's see how we go. But anyway, so Thursday, Wellness Thursday, how cool is that? Now, I'm going to just share my screen because I've got some stuff here that I want to share with you. So I'm going to pop it onto the video so that you can see. Actually, I might just leave it at that. So I think that you probably can see that first picture. I'm just going to leave it there because it's a little bit easier for me to jump down in the screens. So, nutritional cleansing system, what is it and what will it do for me? So before we jump in, I'm just going to run through our integrity disclaimer and so forth. This statement is presented and taken as, look, it's not medical advice, and in its simplest terms, Isagenix products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or prevent any disease or illness. The weight loss and lifestyle stories are depicted for this publication and may vary depending on each individual, because basically we are all individuals. So if you want to have a read of that in more detail, then please feel free to go to our Isagenix disclaimer, or you can just simply Google Isagenix disclaimer wherever you are in the world. So what is Isagenix and what is it about and what does it do? So look, basically it's a nutritional cleansing program that is designed to just really support yourself to be in your best health and help your body alongside a nice, clean, healthy diet to just bring your whole body back into a place of wellness. So, a combination of a number of things. It's a system of products that works together because our body is a complex system. And really what it does, 2-step process, it floods the body with amazing nutrition, fills in the gaps of what we're missing out of nutrition, and then it just supports the body through its natural detox to eliminate the impurities out of the body and really just to have it moving into a place of wellness so that your body can basically give it a good kick up the backside and tell it to relax, so your body can just go, okay, and it can go to work and start, functioning at 100% and healing itself. So some of the brilliant things that you can see there is, weight loss. I really like to call it weight management because Beck's going to share her story soon as well, and you'll see that it's not just about weight loss. It's actually weight management and being in your best wellness. energy, certainly can support you to, you know, have not require the afternoon nana naps, or have that, you know, lull in the afternoon. And then for those weekend warriors or athletes that like to smash it out at the gym, we've got a performance range as well. And then, you know, healthy aging for all of us, or just aging in your best wellness. So all of those things are wonderful side effects from when you flood your body with amazing nutrition and support it to be operating in its best health. And so I don't know, maybe you'd like to try one of those or all of those things on. So whatever it is that you're looking for, then, you know, Isagenix is a system of products that certainly can support you to achieve those goals. So who am I? Lisa Johnston is my name, as I said, and my story, even though it looks like it certainly is from a weight loss perspective, when I started this program, I was just really sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And I was introduced to the program by a really good friend, and in a really short period of time, around about the end of week 2, week 3, it was honestly like someone put their hands on my inside and turned the button on. And you know, no longer snapping at the kids or my husband, and he's a bit cheeky now and says, you know, it's nice to have his old Lisa back. And really the big thing for me was that, you know, I started at the end of October 2013, so 4.5 years ago. And over that summer, I dropped 17 kilos, which was phenomenal. But, you know, I didn't start from a weight loss perspective, but I'm forever grateful, because fast forward now 4.5 years on, you know, I joke I'm like a good bottle of wine. I get better with age. And, you know, it's about being in your best wellness. And I'm actually the fittest, strongest and leanest that I've been in my entire adult life. And I'm really out to make a difference and support as many people to have that level of wellness that they choose as well. So before we jump into a few stories, there's a couple of key products that I just want to touch on for you, because as I said, it's a system of products that works together. We've got our amazing nutritional, so our Cleanse for Life, which supports the body at a deep cellular level to help eliminate the impurities out of the body. We then have our Superpower Smoothies, I like to call them, because they're a full macronutrient meal. So it's like 7 platefuls of organic, rich food, minerals, vitamins, all packed into a shake, and you can have that to kickstart your day. And you know, if you, depending on what your goals are, and speak to the person who invited you onto this call, but you know, depending on what your health goals are, we certainly recommend that everybody starts with a full 30 days, which is 2 shakes and a what we call a knife and fork meal for most of the month. And then it's also made up of 4 days of intermittent fasting where you're having the Cleanse for Life. And again, the person who invited you onto this call will be able to talk to you in more detail on the program that's most suited for you to reach your goals. And then once you reach maintenance and you're on a maintenance level where your body is really functioning at its optimum wellness, then maintenance, you know, Beck and I often talk about, we don't know what else we'd have for breakfast now, because a shake just really kickstarts our day and has us firing on all cylinders to really get cranking. And so those are 2 of the components. The third one, the Ionix Supreme, which is another one of my favourites. I always joke about that it's my happy mummy juice, and if I could walk around with that on a camel bag and an intravenous drip all day long, I would be as happy I could be. But it's also, you know, what we call one of the core products. And then we've got the E-Shots, which, you know, little power kick that certainly I love. I know Beck loves them as well. And just really, you know, support you on a cleanse day, but also, you know, if you have got a lot of stuff going on, an extra support to, you know, it's a healthy caffeine substitute. So a combination of the same sort of herbs and botanicals as the Ionix, good old-fashioned tonic blend, Jen the naturopath always talks about, but the E-Shots also have a natural caffeine in there as well, and some other berries and stuff in there that really just support your overall well-being and so forth. So they are a couple of the products that we call as core products. There are a few more, and as I said, the person who invited you onto this call we'll be able to give you more information around that and let you know which is the best program for you. But I am going to jump over to Sam, who is one of the people, real results, that's going to be sharing his results with us tonight. So Sam, could you unmute yourself, please, buddy, and share your story, please?
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Thanks for that, Lisa. So, yeah, you see my photo there, or photos before and after. I originally got involved because I was looking at the financial aspects to this program. I didn't realise how poor my health was, though, and how much I really needed it. I was overweight. I lacked energy. I had, I felt very, very gluggy, and I wasn't sleeping well. After about 5 weeks, I'd lost 11 kilos. Now, after 16 weeks, I've lost over 16 kilos, which is really exciting. I've only been involved now for 5 months, introduced by my very good friend Heather, and the benefits for me have been absolutely phenomenal. I've got so much energy now. The difference is amazing. Two of the most incredible things that have happened for me is that my 5-year-old daughter, when I take her to preschool in the mornings, now we do chasings, and I can run and she can't catch me, which is fantastic. And the other thing that I'm really excited about is at 62 years old, I'm finally excited about my what I actually see in the mirror. I've never been proud of my body. And now it's a totally different story. So I'm really excited about the future. I know that I'm going to be absolutely on these products for life, and the financial aspects too, in terms of the opportunity and where it's going to take me, is absolutely remarkable. So yeah, I'm absolutely stoked.
Awesome, Sam. Thank you so much. And I just absolutely love that. You got a little bit of a scare, and as we know, Isagenix doesn't stand claim to treat or prevent any disease. However, the Isagenix program, alongside a really nice, clean diet, certainly helps you to take up level your overall well-being. And I know that you're like me, Sam, a good bottom of wine, just getting better with age, mate.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for sharing, Sam. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Lisa. Thanks.
All right, so next we're going to cross over the dip, and we've got Stella, who, Stella, look, love, I know that you have shared your photographs in our event page. I really just wanted to show this one, the face one, for you also, so I really recommend that people certainly jump onto our event page and see that photo as well. But this one here just blows me away. So I'm going to hand over to you, Stella, and have you share your story, lovely.
Sure. Hey, look, thanks, Lisa. I'm really honoured that you asked me to do this tonight. And I've got some of our guests here that are looking at the product, and some of our product users as well. So I started my journey back in October 2016. And back then I was overweight, unhealthy, and also really unhappy. I had the ability to put on a big fat front, but deep down inside I was dying inside. So desperately looking for a way to get healthy. I was a yo-yo dieter for 30 plus years, and I needed to know how to maintain. That was what I wanted to know, and I've been able to get lower than I've ever done in my weight. I've managed to maintain, which is the most critical thing for me. My energy did go through the roof, and I have great pleasure in being able to say that my kids and my partner have commented on I'm nowhere near as cranky as I used to be. So I certainly cope with a hell of a lot of stress. I live a very stressful life. I'm in my business at the moment. I run 3 businesses, and I manage to cope under masses of stress. So this product has totally turned my life around, and yeah, it'll be something that I keep in my life forever, and happy to share it with everyone, because I think everyone deserves to feel as good as I feel.
Fantastic, Stella. Thank you so much, love. Really, really appreciate you jumping on. And I think I saw Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you, darling. Like, honestly, that's just a huge, huge lifesaver for you. So now I think this gentleman, I saw him jump on board. So I'm going to unmute Fifey. There you are, buddy. So hey, welcome, mate. I know that it's a bit warmer at home than it is where I am right now, but listen, Graham, I would really love you to share your story because, you know, we've already had both Stella, well, all three, Stella, Sam and myself, we were about weight loss, but mate, you're a former professional football player and still play at a significant level of football. So for us Aussies, that's soccer. For Europeans, it's football. Anywhere else in the world, it's football. So, Fifey, great to have you here, mate. And I would really love for you to share your story from an elite athlete's point of view.
Yeah, no worries. How's everyone doing? Good. I'll take that as a good. Yeah, thanks a lot for this, Lisa, and some great stories here, guys. Yeah, I just want to say well done to all of you guys first because that's phenomenal what everyone's doing. But from my point of view, yeah, I was playing football since the age of 7. And from the age of 11, probably all I really wanted to do. If you ask my school teachers, they'll probably back me up on that one. So I probably should have stuck in at school a bit more, but I never. And I pursued a football career, which was lucky enough to take me into professional. And then I was actually over the dip in New Zealand for a while as well. So hi, New Zealand. I like the Kiwis. They're good people. So football's got me through life. Not just money-wise and playing-wise, but let me travel the world as well, which was great. But then about a year and a half ago, I was actually really contemplating retiring, like really contemplating retiring. And I felt absolutely sick. Honestly, I was crying in the house. I'll happily admit it in front of my wife, and not when the kids went to sleep, obviously. But yeah, so that was it was very hard, and it was purely because of all the aches and pains and the energy was gone. Starting a family, starting a business, it was just getting too much. And then I was introduced by you, Lisa, which was fantastic, and I'll be forever thankful. And then from then, the energy came back, like everyone, well, most people on here know. It came back and got even better. There's the wee man. And now I'm lucky to say that this little guy and this little girl still get to watch their daddy play football because I'm still playing at semi-pro level. I'll be 36 soon, and I'm definitely going to go till I'm about 40. And if you asked me that a year and a half ago, there's absolutely no way that would have happened. No way. So yeah, and another thing, I've just not the last 6 months I've not even been on the treatment table for a rub or anything before a game. No strappings, no nothing. So yeah, because I'm feeling good, I'm able to hit the gym. And I've always hated the gym, but I'm actually loving it now. So I'm able to get myself really fit and strong and being able to keep playing. So it's been cool.
Awesome, Fifey. And just to also ask you a question around that, mate, because, you know, I know, but your diet was pretty good anyway, wasn't it? So you were eating well.
Yeah, being a footballer, you always got these like things to eat, and you got a plan and all that kind of stuff to eat anyway. And Lizzie, my wife, was a really clean eater and cooked everything from scratch, which was great. But there was obviously something missing. I didn't know what it was at the time, but I do now. So yeah, I thought that was all good. I thought I was doing well with that. I'd eat, you know, toast and beans and eggs and all the stuff that I had to eat. White bread I used to eat, thinking that was good. Loads of pasta, rice. You know, thinking that was all the healthy stuff and was going to help me. But yeah, it only helped a certain amount.
All the carbs before a game, yeah.
Basically all that. So yeah, I never lost heaps of weight. I lost 2 kilos, I think, the first month. I didn't even really think I needed to, but since then I've actually put on 3.5 kilos now of muscle. So yeah, I went the other way with the same program, and it's just been phenomenal, brilliant.
Awesome. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate you sharing your story. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, so next we have beautiful Beck. Here. So I'm going to let Beck share her story because her story is also a little bit different from, what most people see. Hey, Beck, and I'm going to let you share, babe. I'm not even going to say anything. You go ahead because that just blows my mind.
So my story is a little bit different. I started on the program over 4 years ago now, and it was actually Lisa who introduced me to the program. Literally, I had hit rock bottom with my health, mentally and physically. So at that point in time, I was just broken, and I actually only weighed 45 kilos. So Lisa had seen a few posts on Facebook and where I was struggling in life and publicly announcing that, and she reached out and said, just put this in your body and see how it goes. At that point, I had no idea what was going on with me, so I just decided, yep, what the hell, I'll give it a crack. And it literally was 2 weeks in, I started noticing I had more energy. I started thinking clearer. And for me, it was the mental change. I had this dark cloud, this fog that was just over me that I could not get rid of. And all of a sudden that started to lift. And it's been a long process. And I now weigh, so at the time when I started, I weighed 45 kilos. I now weigh 62. And with that, it's mainly lean muscle because the last couple of years, as my health has improved, as my mental clarity has improved, I've been able to hit the gym again. I've been able to train. I've run 3 half marathons in the last 2 years. I'm now doing gym training and performance training. I'm lifting weights. So I've gone from being underweight and unhealthy to putting on muscle, putting on the weight, and now being able to push limits. I've never been even fathomed that I could do that. So it's been a complete life change for me, something that I am so grateful for. And I would never, ever stop taking this program. I wake up every morning and I have my shake, and that is life for me now. So I'm so grateful for this program because honestly, it did save my life, and everyone should be on it.
Awesome! I just got a whole heap of goosebumps, and I don't know about anybody else, but like that, stories like these is what really, really excites us. And thank you, Beck. I love you to bits. And I am forever grateful that you trusted me to give this program a go. And so, not last but certainly not least, we're going to have Heather, and I'm pretty sure I saw Heather on here as well, to share her story because her story is quite remarkable as well. And are you there, Heather?
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here.
So
hi everybody.
So would you mind sharing your story? Because your story is like, it's been quite a lot of different stories throughout your time of using the program. So
yeah, there is. Absolutely, Lisa. And firstly, just like Fifey said, it's just lovely to hear these different stories, and you've done really well selecting the people because every story has a different story to it. And, it was really lovely to hear them all, and great, Beck, for you to just share what you shared because I'm sure so many people will, appreciate hearing that. So I'm actually here at Isagenix head office. So it's pretty cool to be doing this from in here. So I just thought I'd mention that. And I'm actually squatting on a chair because it's sort of a good way to hold my face. Well, a bit weird. Anyway, back to my story. So yes, it's been about 6 years. So back then I was unfit, unhealthy, overweight, and really feeling like at about 52, turning 53, I was thinking, whoa, where am I headed? I wasn't happy in myself. And what happened is I decided 2 things. One was that I wanted to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. And the other part of the story was that I had my wonderful friend Jen who got me started on this program, and it really just turned everything on for me. It got me being able to drop the weight, build my fitness and my energy up, and really get my life totally back. And I did achieve Kilimanjaro, and that was, brilliant. It was just, one of the best things I've ever done. However, the bigger part of the story is the following few years, because for the first time in my life, I've been able to maintain that same weight and fitness. And, right now, I'm here being able to, I did a half marathon this year. I'm now joined a running club where I go running at 5:30 in the morning, and love it, and just really enjoying all that fitness side of life. And also to travel to, I've been, where Stella is in New Zealand, I've been with my UK people over there, and so that's an added bonus. But the biggest thing is that at 59, turning 60 next year, I feel, the fittest I've felt for many, many years. So it's just the best thing that ever happened to me. And I love the fact that we've got all age groups on this call. And, one of the things that gives me the most joy is seeing young people who, as Fifi said, put good food in their body, but don't realize that by putting these products in their body, they're going to feel even better. So it's probably one of my biggest passions, together with helping women and men over 50 and 60 to feel amazing. So, thanks. It's great to be on here. And I just want to say, thanks for putting this call together. It's great.
Awesome. Thank you, Heather. And I know that you're going to be sharing the Isagenix love from head office there tonight with some people as well. And so, I wanted to just finish off again with our disclaimer. So, I'll leave that up there so that you can have a read through it while I'm talking. But really tonight, guys, was just to share how phenomenal these products are. Heather mentioned some key areas that, basically we're just out to really make a difference with World Health. And Isagenix mission statement is to free people from physical and financial pain, and in the process create the largest health and wellness company in the world. And the largest is not from a monetary point of view, it's from a number of lives that we get to impact. And so tonight we just really wanted to share with you some stories, some real stories, real people, real results. And we'll be posting the recording of this both in our closed Facebook group, Healthy, Fit and Free, and also in the event page. So feel free to share it with people as well. And, we'll do this again. So thanks again, everybody, for jumping on. And we will be doing this again. But for now, so that's us over and out. And, have a good night, everybody. Take care. Bye.